All right, welcome everybody. This is Dan Hunt with the JSKA Virtual Dojo for April 15th. Supposed to be tax day. They gave us an extra month to turn it in. So you get to hold on to your money longer or give you more time to figure it out. All right, so today we're going to work on some kicking drills, some different ones that we haven't done yet, and then also just do a quick refresh of Kanku Dai, and then finish with a little bit more expanded look at Hangetsu tonight. Okay, so try and help Mary out with her testing. Okay, and did anybody have any questions before we get started? No? All right, so also Saturday looks like it's going to be a little chilly, not too much sun, and a little breezy. So I think we're going to be indoors doing Zoom. So I'll send a note tomorrow for sure, but that's kind of where I'm leaning right now. All right, let's get started with some kicking drills. All right, feet together. Okay, courtesy bow. All right, so let's just start with some football kicks, kind of loosen up the hamstrings a little bit. So put your left leg forward, right hand forward, and just lift the straight leg. Hitch, knee, and squeeze the other leg back. Thump, sheep, go. Put your toes into your hand. Roku, sichi, hacha, ku, and you. All right, switch legs. Hitch, knee, thump, sheep, go. Rook, sich, hutch, ku, two. Height. Switch legs again. Mikazuki Gary. Hitch, knee, thump, she, go. Hook, hitch, hutch, ku, and you. Switch legs. Hitch, knee, thumb, she, go. Hook, hitch, hutch, ku, and you. All right, just knee lift, or leg lift to the side. Hitch, knee, thumb, she, go. Hook, hitch, hutch, ku, and you. Other leg. Hitch, knee, thumb, she, go. Hook, hitch, hutch, ku, and you. All right, good. Shake it out. All right, so one of the things that we've been working on a little bit over the last several months is using your hips to help your techniques. Okay, one of the ways that we use our hips is with a pendulum action. Okay, so the pendulum action is going up and bring it back, up and bring it back, or sideways, bring it back, sideways, bring it back. So each of these, I want you to think about, how can I get the pendulum going forward and back, sideways and back for the different techniques. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is a front snap kick with a yoko kikomi. Okay, so start with your left leg forward. So we're going to pendulum forward with a front snap kick, and then pendulum sideways with the side thrust kick. But you got to bring it back. So you can't just go and leave it up here. You got to bring it back to neutral after you kick. Same thing with side thrust kick. You can't just leave it out here. See how I'm tipped? It needs to come back to neutral after you kick. So let's take it a little bit slow. Might be a balance challenge for you, but take it a little bit slow. Up, back, neutral, sideways, back, neutral. Ready? Itch. Knee. Up, back, sideways, back. Thumb. She. Go. Roko. Sichi. Hachi. Ku. Chu. Ipa. And switch legs. Same thing. So get the hip rolling forward, come back to neutral. Sideways, come back to neutral. Itch. Knee. Some. She. Go. Go. Sichi. Hachi. Ku. Ju. Hey. All right, give me a second. I can turn this fan off. Hopefully that's a little bit better. All right, so let me see you guys. Everybody put your left leg forward. I want to watch and see if I can see the slide forward, come back to neutral, sideways, come back to neutral. All right, ready? Back up Pete if you can. Peter, you're good. Masa, back up just a little bit. And Aziz, if you can tip your camera down a little bit, that would be better. Possible. Yeah, there you go. Okay, here we go. All right. Still nice even tempo, not really fast yet. Itch. Knee. Okay, so Mima, avoid, look out for leaning back with your shoulders. Remember, we're only lifting the bottom part. Yeah, better. She. There you go. Go. So Masa, if you can get your hips under just a little bit more as you kick the Maigiri. She. Go. Roko. Sichi. Okay, so not side snap, side thrust. Hachi. Ku. Okay, Aziz, on the way back from the side thrust, bring your hips back to neutral. Ju. That's better. Good. And switch legs. All right, so Pete and Peter, you guys are doing good. You know what? Somehow you guys ended up next to each other again. I got to figure out how to move you. Am I still? Oh, I know why, because I can't do touchscreen. All right, I got to change me off of the remove spotlight. All right, move you guys away from each other. Okay, here we go. Other leg. Itch. Neat. Okay, so Mary, those elbows are coming out like this when you do your side thrust. Keep them sideways. Thump. That's better. Thump. That's good, Mima. Shi. Okay, so Masa, when you kick the side thrust kick, bring your right wrist to your belly button and do a little squeeze with your armpit. Okay, yes, correct. Okay, so when you do that side thrust kick the other way, bring that arm in. Shi. That's better. Go. That's good, Andy. Roko. Okay, good job, Peter. Sichi. All right, make sure that arm gets up here, Pete. Okay, when you do that side thrust kick with your left arm. Hachi. That's good. Nice. Ku. Good. Ju. Okay, so one thing I'd like to work just a little bit. We're going to go a little quicker here in a minute, but I want to work just a little bit. So side thrust kick is different from a side snap kick. Besides the thrusting aspect and the targeting with the hip, is that when you bring the leg back, it's not just the foot that comes back. You got to bring the knee back, and the foot kind of is connected to it. So a side snap kick, the foot comes back and the knee kind of stays out. See that? Okay. For side thrust kick, this leg comes back. So if you do this, where your knee is still pointing out that way and the foot is in here like that, that's not really bringing it back using your inner thigh to kind of pull it in. So let's make sure we do that on the next batch. So let's do this one again, a little bit quicker, smoother, and then bring the knee back so that you're back here when you're done with a side thrust kick. All right, here it goes. A little bit smoother, 2, all 1 count. Itch, knee, thumb, she, tip, tip, bring it back. Go. Roko. Sichi. Hachi. Ku. Ju. Eita. Good. Switch legs. Same thing. Itch. Knee. Some. She. Go. Roko. Sichi. Hachi. Ku. Ju. So. All right, good. Back to the left leg forward. Okay, make your hips go around, loosen them up, switch other direction. You know, those side kicks are kind of hard on my hips just because I got some arthritis in there right now. Okay, next, we're going to do my geti off the back leg, side snap kick, land forward. Then we're going to do my geti at the front leg, side snap kick, step back. Okay, so each of these requires a nice snap and a good lift of the knee. Okay, so as you, and the hip tilt. So hip tilt on the side snap, or on the front snap kick, hip tilt, come back on the side snap kick. All right, ready? So back leg, front snap kick, side snap kick, land forward, then front leg, front snap kick, side snap kick, step back. So both of the same leg, just 2 different style kicks. Itch, knee, some, she, go, roko, Sichi. Hachi. Ku. Ju. Ape. All right, switch legs. Same thing. So really working that pelvic tilt here. Try not to do this. Lift from the bottom, leaving all this from the belly button up, still very straight. Not this, not this. All right, here we go. Itch, knee, some, she, go, go, sichi, hachi, ku, ju, ape. All right, good. Switch your legs back again. Let me take a look. See if there's any improvements I could offer. All right, ready. Hitch. Knee. All right, Mary, you got to actually tip your hip to the side to help drive that side snap kick in. Thump. She. Okay, Mima, when you pull back your front snap kick, leave it high and just change your knee position to point to the side. Try not to let it drop your foot like down by your ankle. Keep it up about by where your knee is. She. She. That's it, Masa. Don't forget to take this and bring your right arm over and your left arm onto your belly. Go. That's it. Roko. All right, Peter, doing the chicken dance. So keep these hands here or here, sideways, okay? Keep your elbows tight. Roko. That's better. Roko. Sich. Hutch. That's good, Aziz. Ku. Ju. Good. So Andy Lachage, see if you can do that without leaning so far back. Okay, try and keep a little bit more connection in your obliques and keeping yourself more upright. Okay, switch legs. All right, once again. Itch. That's better, Andy. Knee. Oh, Mary, you must enjoy the technique. You're rushing through it because, oh, gee, I'm out of balance. So work your magic. Get yourself on balance. Thump. She. Same thing. Chicken dance. Keep those elbows. Swing them over this way when you're ready to kick that side snap kick rather than just doing this. Go. And forward, Mima. There you go. Roko. Sichi. All right, again, Pete, get that arm over here when you do that side snap kick. Hachi. Ku. Ju. All right, Peter, looks like you're straightening your base leg quite a bit. Try and keep a little bit of bend in that, okay? I know it's I know it's a lot of work and your thighs get talking to you, but try and keep a little bit of bend so that when you do the kick, you can extend that bend and bring it back and resettle. Boom, boom, and then sink. Yeah, yeah, that's better. Okay. All right, next one. And then we'll move on to some kata. All right, so I wanted to start or do this one as just a little bit of a kind of a self-defense kumite style drill with the Mikazuki Giri. I know we don't do that too often, so we worked on that earlier where it comes up here like this. Okay, so part of the reason we got our hand there is I think is that we tend to, or I think of that as I've kind of wrapped them up, or my hand is behind them, and I'm trying to go in all the way into my hand, even though they're in the way. So what I want you to picture is them taking a big swing at you with their right arm. This big swing. Your job is to catch it, hook it, and then Mikazuki Giri. Put this leg behind their leg, push them down, punch. Okay, come back. So catch, hook, Mikazuki Giri. Put this leg behind them. This hand is on their chest. Extend this leg back, your right leg backwards, push them down, and then punch. Again, catch, hook, Mikazuki Giri behind their back, step back, punch. Ready? Itch. Right. Thumb. Right. Now this step out, you might need to come in here and then step through this way. This is nothing more than a front stance. Okay, sometimes it can be short, depends on where their leg is and how much leverage you have with them. If they're small people, you don't have to do much to it. If they're a big monster guy, you're going to need to take and do a whole big push with your left leg. Here we go. Itch. Right. Itch. Right. Itch. Right. Ku. Right. Ju. Right. All right, good. Switch legs. Same thing. Okay. So this is for those lefties that swing at you. Okay, so out here, hook, Mikazuki Giri here, step behind, hand on their chest, push your left leg back, Gyak and Gyaksuki with your right. Okay, ready? Itch. Right. Knee. Right. Thumb. Right. She. Right. Go. Right. Notice I'm coming from high to low. I want to take their head or their chest and bring it kind of a little bit up and a little bit down and a lot down after that. Sichi. Right. Hutch. Right. Ku. Right. Ju. Right. I am a. All right, switch legs. I get to watch you guys. We'll do 5 each on this side and then switch. All right, so left leg forward. It. Okay, so Mary, this doesn't come from the Gyakuzuki or Hikite position. Bring it up here and then push down. Use your chest to push down. Yes, that. It's almost like you're going to strike their back shoulder to get them to turn. Okay. All right, here we go. Neat. All right, so Masa, take that right leg and step backwards as you're doing the push down, okay? So kick, no, as you're doing the push, so kick them first, and then no, right leg, push, yeah. All right, so Mima, step toward your dad with a big right hook. There you go. Now step behind her. No, step behind her. Step behind her. There, no, not all the way. Just the one leg. Just one leg. Now rake her leg while you push down. There you go. Yep. There you go. That's the technique. So you're, yes, that. All right, here we go. A couple more. Some. She. All right, Mima, push down even farther. Go. All right, so Andy, use your right arm to push down. And then if you want to punch again, you can, but use your right arm to push down. Because if you think about it, your right leg is forward, right? After you catch, go ahead and catch. Catch and hook. Now do the Mikizuki Gary. Now, if you're putting your leg behind their leg, you're going to put your right arm on their shoulder. So reach out with your right arm. There you go. Yes, yes, and push downward. Yeah, downward. There you go. Good. Yes, exactly that. Okay. All right, switch legs. Right leg forward. Itch. All right, so Peter, make sure you push downward. Let's see. Downward with your right arm now. There you go. Yep. Oh, I'm sorry, your left arm. Your left arm. Push downward with your left arm. Okay. Itch. Itch. Pete, switch feet. Go, Pete. That's it. Use your left arm to push down though, okay? So you gotta topple their top part while you're collapsing their bottom part by taking it out with your leg. Ku. There you go. Yes, that. Jill. All right, good, Aziz. Nice. All right, get a quick drink of water. We'll come back and do some kata. Any questions?
Sensei,
Yes.
forgot to tell you, this week was local only for me. I did work, but it was a local only, so
okay.
Short distances.
All right, good.
So, yeah.
I like that you're busy even though you're home.
Yeah.
I bet your mama's happy you're home too, and Aziza too.
Yes, of course. You still work from home, Sensei?
Oh yeah. Well, we'll call it work. How's that? We'll call it work. I have let's see, 3 months and 16 days till retirement. Okay. And the last month of July, I work 4 days, and in June I get every Friday off. So it's going to be lots of
Really
boating,
good.
lots of golfing, lots of grandkid time.
Really nice.
I just got to try not to drive Vicky crazy. All right, here we go. Let's get going. Any questions before I go to my spotlight on Kanku Dai? We've been working on this all week, and we did some on Saturday too. I think we're going to do this a few times, and then move on to Hangetsu. So, any questions about Kanku Dai other than how it's long and it's hard to remember? I know Pete's laughing. That was his exact line on Saturday. Okay, let's go through it a couple times just to keep it in our mind fresh, and then we'll move on. Okay. Okay, first move again, starts here. Make the triangle. When it gets to here, you look through the triangle, follow it up, and then make a plane with this arm here, these arms here like this, right into left palm, shoot those here, and then 2 high, shoot those here. Think of these as not so much blocks, but strikes into with your forearm into their neck. All right, here we go. Let's Kanku Dai. Yo, ich, knee. We start breathing out. Squeeze. Go rock. Ich knee. Some sheet. Go. Rook. Ich. Hach. Ich. Knee. Some sheet. Go. Ich. Knee. Some sheet. Go. Rook. Hip. In. Ich. Hip in. Back out. Ich. Shoot down. Ich. Knee. Some sheet. Go. Land forward. Uchuki punch, punch. Catch, smash. Up, down. Low shuto. Ich knee. Hump, shigo. Ich knee. Hump. Shigo. Rook. Ich. Two. Two. Right. Yummy. And close. All right. How was your memory? All right. Let's see if your memory is as good as you thought it was. All right, here we go. Kanku Dai. Yo. Ich. Knee. Squeeze. Samchi. Go. All right, so Pete, go back to the high shuto in a back stance to the right. Yeah. Now bring your left leg or your right foot, turn it to the middle and bring your left leg in and bring your left hand under your armpit. Under your armpit. There you go. Yep. And don't bend so much. Stand up. There you go. Good. It's neat. Turn the hips more and more and more. Yep. It's neat. Some half step with the back leg, Pete. Half step up with the back leg, side snap kick, hand knee down, right? Yeah. It's neat. Some. It's knee, some. Sheet. Go. Okay, so Peter, come back to a nekodachi, okay? Or a short L stance. So a little, quite a bit shorter. There you go. Ich. All right, so Pete, bring that right hand to your side and do it again going the other way. Hold on, something's wrong here. Peter, I think you're going the wrong way. So everybody should be a shuto toward me, cover. No, knife hand strike to the neck, Peter. Knife hand strike to the neck, cover, like this, like hand yonda. There you go, good. Ich, ni, sam. Shi, go. Ich. Hold on, everybody should now still be on the first side snap kick elbow to the left. Ich, ni. Ich, ni, sam, shi. Everybody should be on. There's 4 shutos, Pete. Go back. You're not, no. You skipped a whole bunch. So there's 4 shutos, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Knife hand strike to the neck. There it is. Ich. And ich, ni, sam. Good, Aziz. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ich. Ni. Hold on, Pete. You gotta. No, Pete. You gotta bring the hand up in the back and smash, right? Smash. Elbow up, and then down. Land low, go low, go low, go low. Step down, land down, land down, land down, land down. No, bring your right leg forward and go to the ground with your fingertips to the ground. There you go, and shoot though. Good. Ich. Mary, stay where you're at. Ich, ni, sa. Ich, ni, sorry. Uchiuki, reverse punch Pete. Uchiuki, reverse punch Peter. No, to the side. To the side. No, wrong way, Peter. Okay, now that's variation number 4. Go back to the low, regular shuto, right leg forward. One more shuto. Now back behind yourself toward the window, uchiuki, reverse punch. Nope, that's not behind yourself. That's in front of yourself. Move your left leg. There you go. 1, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way, and then reverse punch. Ich, ni, sam. 2 punches, Peter. Ich. All right, Pete, we're on the hand knee on going that way again. Side snap, boom, shoot though, toward me. Nukite, ich. Okay, like a hand sandan, but the high version. Ich. Knee, hammer fist. Sam, shi, go, rook. Elbow smash, stack the hands, down block, switch your hands, lift your leg. Left hand high, left leg high, and then punch behind, go, and then up. Mary, you're ahead of us. Ich, pivot. All right, neat, Toby, Gary. Peter, you went ahead of us. Ich. Should be a back fist. Ich, scoop. And up. All right. Not as hopeful or not as clean as I had hoped, but we're making progress, okay? Maybe about 2/3 of it was pretty good. So, all right, let's move on to some Hangetsu, okay? We've done this a number of times. Hopefully there's some memory of it for you. And we'll work both of these on Saturday again, okay? All right, so one of the things about Hangetsu, Hangetsu Dutch is that Back foot is straight, front foot is forward and turned in, and the squeeze pulls in. It's not an outward stance, it's an inward and pulling style stance. It is a little bit longer than a Sanshin Dachi. So Sanshin Dachi is toe and heel. This one here is about another foot longer. Okay, and squeezing in. Notice my buttocks is tucked and I'm squeezing in, pulling. Okay, if I were grabbing onto somebody, I would use this Sanshin or this Hangetsu Dachi. Okay, so there are no front stances in this kata. There's a back stance. There's a few back stances, whole bunch of Hangetsu Dachi, and then one Neko Dachi at the very end. Okay. All right. So let's just start. First three moves are basically underarm block, and then breathing out, reverse punch. So underarm block, hold, and then reverse punch. Breathing out. Ready? Plus. Itch. Knee. Itch. Knee. Itch. Knee. Now bring the hands into your chest, palms down, thumb into the index finger with these, thumbs supported by your index finger into your chest. So here, so it's going to look like this. So you're, let's see, so you're here, right? Then we're going to come back, then push forward. Then I'm going to go up and over. Notice I'm slightly in front of my ears. Then I'm going to come up and down, even with the sides. See what this is? So if I put this into a front stance, there's my down block. It's the same place. Okay. All right. So from this last one, Uchi-uke, reverse punch. Pull back, thumbs into your chest, drop the elbows, push the first two knuckles out. Cross the arms, bring them up 90 degrees. Try and pull your palms toward your head. Don't let your palms be here forward, kind of even with your facing your head. Then go up and then shoot those down. Okay, let's try that again from the beginning. Any questions? All right, let's stepping forward. Itch, Uchi-uke, breathe in, breathe out. Itch, 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 thumbs to the chest, drop the elbows, come out. Cross the arms, arms up and down. Okay, one more time. Let me see what you got. All right, here we go. Hangetsu. Itch. Mary, bring that left elbow down toward your body. Yes, like that. Yes. Knee, reverse punch. Peter, now go back. We're doing each technique one count. So big breathe out on that punch. Itch. Breathe in. Knee push. All right, Andy Lesage, you're one ahead of us or one behind us? I don't know which. There you go. Itch. Bring that elbow down, Mary. There you go. Knee punch. Some. All the way back to your chest. She push out. Go. Cross. Okay, so Peter, less open, like your praise the Lord. This is more like touchdown, okay? So vertical. Ich. All right, so Andy Lesage, a little bit lower with your hands. Masa and Mima, a little lower with the hands. Yes, there you go. Yep, good. All right, and then Pete, kind of even out the distance from your hips to your hands. Looks like your right hand is a lot higher. There you go, good. And Peter, drop your hands a little bit more too. Yep, there you go, good. All right, from there, relax for a second and I'll come right back and we'll go right from there. All right, so the next move for this, picture I'm here, right? I'm stepping forward. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my right leg and I'm gonna step through and face the camera, or face the back of your room. And it's gonna be this. Shuto low, just like a down block. Uchuki high, this way. And then I'm gonna reach and change to pull. So this is a haito, catch this way. Okay, so from here, stepping, we're in our left leg forward, closer to your video screen. Okay, we are two shutos low, two shuto down blocks. Okay, I'm gonna move this just like a hand sandan, where I cross my elbows, and my right hand is going to end up high as I step through with my right leg. It's right. So right hand is high, reach and catch. Then I'm going to bring my elbows in together. Look, elbows in together, and I'm going to do the next one, same thing. And then catch, go. Then again, one more time, itch, catch. Okay, from here, move to the right with your right leg, face the right uchiuke, sanchin or Hangetsu dachi, uchiuke, punch, punch. Now shifting to your backside, maate, uchiuke, punch, punch. Now shifting to the back, uchiuke, punch, punch. Okay, so let's go back to double down block, open hands. All right, step through, itch, right, knee catch, itch, catch, itch, catch, uchiuke, punch, punch, uchiuke, punch, punch, uchiuke, punch, punch. Okay, back to the beginning. Hos, yoi, itch, knee. This is all going to be one count now. Some. Now the next two are together. She. Then the next two are together. Go. Itch. Right. Knee catch. Itch. Knee catch. Itch. Knee catch. Itch. Knee. Thumb. Okay, so those three uchiuke 2 punches are together as well. All right, let's see what you got to there. All right, take my spotlight off. All right, here we go. Hangetsu, itch, knee. Sorry, go ahead. Itch. Peter, wait, Pete. Or Peter, go back. You got to make more of these techniques. Come on. You can't just blast through them. No. It's slow. No, slow. Then slow. right? You know, building up to this huge tension at the end. Now the third one, go. Even more. Slow. Hold on. I haven't counted yet. Pete or Peter, stay where you're at. Go back to the punch. Go back to the punch. Good. Itch. Pete, you got to get back to the double fingers or knuckles, right? Bring it in, push it in. That's one. Then the next one is up and then up. Itch. Knee. All right, Peter, go back to left leg forward. Step through with your right leg toward the back, toward the camera. There you go. Uchuke. Yeah. Right hand is high, left is low. Itch. Now left is high, right is low. Catch. Itch. Yeah, right is high, Peter. Left is low and catch. Itch. Knee thump. 2 punches, Peter, sorry. Itch. Itch. All right, good, Yame. All right, let's go back to the beginning. I want to go, I think we got some room for improvement here. Okay, so this kata is all about body dynamics, really, really strong, and using your breathing. If you've seen the Sanshin kata where they take and the sensei's bam, 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 a beat on the guy with all sorts of different sticks and their hands and punches and so on, smash their legs and everything. This is that kata. It's just our version of it, okay? So you must do everything like that. Small, slow, and compressed at the very end, okay? Here we go. Let's itch. E. Some she. Go. Now we're stepping through with our right leg. We're going to face back toward the back of the room. Okay, we're going to take our right leg and go over there with it. Turn, right hand is going to be high, left is going to be low. Itch, eight, and catch. Peter, look at my hands. Are your hands the same as mine? Right hand high, left hand low. Step through again. Itch, catch. Now left hand high, right hand low. Itch, right hand high, left hand low. Now uchuki to the right, punch, punch. Itch, mate. Itch, to the back. Itch. Okay, from here, we're going to bring our left leg in, and our right hand is going to come up and back fist. Okay, so I'm here with a punch. My left arm is going to come up, agyuke, bring the left leg over here, back stance into a back fist. Step across. Okay, cover with your left, kick, front snap kick with your right. 1, down block. This is in Hangetsu Dutch. Down block with your left, reverse punch, rising block with your left. Repeat. Cover your face, back fist, back stance, step across. Cover your face, down block, or front snap kick, then down block, reverse punch, rising block. One more of these, back fist. Okay, now Mikazuki Geri, and then I want you to punch downward. Itch. Right? So we put our right leg back. Now take our right leg and our right hand and bring them backwards. One. Palm is open. Then I'm going to push low, both hands, as I bring my foot back. Okay, so watch. Come look. So I am here in this back stance, back fist. I'm going to do the Mikazuki Geri, punch down. Then I'm going to take my right hand and my right leg and bring it back. Both hands open, squeeze and push. This knee is slightly turned. These palms go into the middle. Okay, we talked about that being a strike to the crown of their head, just jamming their head right down into their neck. Okay. All right, let's do that last bit again. So from the last Uchuki punch facing the back of the room. So right leg forward, right hand forward. Itch, back fist, back stance, step across. Cover, kick, down block, reverse punch, rising block, all in Hangetsu Dutch. Itch, cover the head, back fist, step across. Cover, kick, down block, reverse punch, Agiuke. One more, cover the head. Mikazuki Geri. Right. Bring the right hand back, right leg back, shove it in. And yame. And bow. Okay. Questions? Somebody's got to have a question. Come on. Mary?
Yeah. So
Go ahead,
this is the right way for the hands when I'm pulling back, right?
Yeah. So the thumb is like this in this little, see how this makes a little crease in here? Yeah. My thumb fits in there.
Okay.
Okay. And then my thumb also, this middle finger supports this knuckle right here.
Okay. I got you.
So here. And try not to have these touching. These are coming out kind of off the pectorals.
Okay.
Don't have them touching, just slightly apart. Because if you were actually going to strike somewhere in here, I think the pressure points are like right in here, not on the center of the sternum. Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah. Sensei, I don't have a real feel for the use of this stance. I'm not dissing. All the other ones that kind of make sense and I kind of understand. This one I don't understand when I might use it, unless it's like a close-in thing.
Yes, it's more of a close-in thing. So if somebody were to come in and like put their arm on your chest, I would pull them in and then really drive this in. So this might be even a take their head this way and then take their head that way. So it's something very tight to use. So pulling is the kind of the general feel for what this stance would do for you. So it doesn't mean that I would ever do a whole fight in an inside stance, right? It's just an opportunity to do something different and teach you a different way to make a stance. So one of the things that Gichin Funakoshi said in one of his books was, beginners have many stances, advanced students have none. And what that means is that you learn many stances as you're coming up, okay? But as you get more experience in that, you kind of just flow and use the stance you need, whatever, at the moment that you need it, okay? So you don't ever stay in that official stance, so to speak. You kind of move and flow in between one or the other. Okay. All right, one more time and then we'll call it a day. Okay. Plus, all right, good. Plus, Hangetsu. It's knee. Some she go it's knee some she go rook it's knee cover kick down block reverse punch rising block it's knee cover kick down block reverse punch rising block it's knee some yame and bow. Okay, last minute questions. Anybody? I know Pete's probably full. Yes, Miho. Yes.
Yeah, I end up with like a left side. End up with left side. Why it's going left?
Probably because you need to make sure you shift on the Uchiuki is going that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, don't forget to shift. Okay. And then the right leg going back, make the right leg actually go a little bit to your right as well when you do that last move. And don't shift on the first one. If you shift on the first one, then you'll end up there and the shift going that way kind of takes it and eliminates it. So don't shift on that first one. So first one is a neutral, second one is a shift, third one is a shift. Yeah, Andy?
When you move the right leg back, further back, what position are you exactly? Is it just a longer position as you were?
It's just a longer position. So think of it as, did you ever do any wrestling in high school? Years and years and years ago? No, okay, that's all right. So one of the things about wrestling is somebody is going to try and shoot into you, right? So if somebody tries to go and grab your legs, you don't want your legs to be close to each other. So the idea is to separate your right leg away from your left, so that even if they do get a hold of one, they can't take both and drop and send you over. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm just creating a little bit more space so they can't get a hold of that second leg, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, good. Anybody else? All right, I'll send the video. Hopefully you get some work on it, and maybe see you on Saturday with some more work that we can do with both of these. I think Kanku Dai and Hangetsu would be another good pairing for Saturday, okay? All right. Good night, everybody.
Thank you. Good night.